Hi everyone, welcome back to another episode of Urbex. Today I thought I'd take you around my local area to show you a few of the abandoned restaurants that have cropped up over the last few years. Behind me is the Slim Chickens. This place is awesome. I can remember eating here once, well, not physically here, but when I worked at Sam's Club, one of the employees brought back some of the food and it was great. I loved it, but I really didn't think it was worth the price. I wonder why this closed. Maybe it was just because it was too overpriced. It only was around for a couple of years before closing more recently, but we're gonna go check it out. We're on a really busy road here. You can see all the cars kind of passing by, so I'm probably not gonna check any of the doors. I don't wanna have the cops called on me for literally just walking around a building, but let's go check out the Slim Chickens and a few other restaurants here on today's episode of Urbex. All right, so this is the Slim Chickens. The front of it, you can see the label scar right there. They had a very nice patio seating area. I'm gonna take you around this way first. That way the sun's not glaring in us. I love it says fresh air and fresh food up there. That is so great. Maybe we'll find some information as to why this closed. You can still see all the tables and chairs are still left inside, if you can kind of see in there. I know we're going to get a lot of glare because it's really sunny, but they even got like calculators and books on there. I can't read what it is because it's so sunny outside, but I can see it says Drink Shack over there. And like I said before, I was never actually inside this location before. Yeah, you can see here, leaking private water service line, 30-day notice from the water department. That's interesting. And then you can see the little, I don't know if it shows up on camera, but where it said Slim Chickens. Coming around the back is probably where the drive-thru was, as typical. I guess this would be kind of more of a fast food restaurant. If you're not familiar with Slim Chickens, it's a lot like, what's that other one? Raising Cane's. It's very much like Raising Cane's. Yeah, that's where their drive-through menu board would have been. Kind of looks like, yeah, it's still lit up. That is strange. So this place still has power on it. Then this is the drive-through window on this side. Boy, it is such a nice day today. Look at those clouds with the McDonald's sign peering up into them. Yeah, this is the main area over here where all the retail and shopping is. You know, Fields Erdel Road is back over there, which has all of your Target, Best Buy, all of that kind of stuff. But this is the drive-through window. You can get a really nice shot inside. I know we got a little bit of glare, and you can kind of see into the kitchen a little bit. And then this is back around to the dining area. Probably should have my phone I've got it in like these handle grips, so I'm not able to put it up on the window flat. Hang on. Oh yeah, see, much better. If I take it out of the grip, you can see inside a lot better. That is a nice restaurant. I wish they would have kept this going, but I don't know, maybe someone online can leave a comment down below and let me know why it failed. Yeah, we'll take one last look. This is where the outdoor seating would have been, with the TVs up there. All right, that's going to do it here from the Slim Chickens. Let's move on to our next location. All right, so now I'm over here at the White Castle. Right back over there is where the Slim Chickens is. And back here, you can see all that busy traffic is Fields Erdel Road. I should mention we're in the Deerfield, Mason, Loveland conglomerate. It's where all that those cities kind of join together, but this is probably Deerfield. But we've got an abandoned White Castle. This closed very recently, and I'm not quite sure why, although, you know, it didn't seem to perform very well because every time I pass by this location, I didn't ever see a whole lot of cars here, but let's go check it out. All right, you got your main sign over there right off the road, and it says permanently closed. They even took out the insert that would have said White Castle. You got your big sign is up there, and this is the front of it. Kind of interesting that they took off most everything that says White Castle, except on the side here you can still tell that it says White Castle. But man, I always loved the way these buildings looked. They're so great, the design of them, because they're not like that shoebox style. Oh, hey, yeah, speaking of shoebox style, there you go, McDonald's. Prime example. Anyways, but I don't really frequent White Castle. Their food's not all that good. Although I do like that they're from Ohio, Columbus to be more specific. This says we are temporarily closed. Somehow I don't feel that it's temporarily closed. It's probably permanently closed, but you can get a look inside. Oh, the menu boards still have the LED lights turned on. Yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about the way White Castle looks? I love the lighting on the outside. And I'm sure everyone over at the McDonald's is looking at me like, what is this weirdo doing? But yeah, man, this building needs a little bit of repair work. It's kind of fallen apart somewhat, but you got your trash area right there. This is kind of weird how you can walk in between the trash area and the building here, but this is what's surrounding the White Castle. And now we're in the drive-thru. I didn't see a menu board unless it's... Hang on, let me see if the menu board might be hidden behind the trash. Yeah, see, here's your menu board, and they even stripped that out. There's the White Castle sign. Let me get a little bit of a zoom in so you can still see that it says White Castle. Drive-through, drive-through, drive-through. Man, this is definitely falling apart and needs a cleaning. I don't know. Leave a comment down below if you think that this place is actually going to reopen. My guess is that it's never going to reopen. See if we can get a look inside. Ew. This place is ew. I cannot believe that a fast food restaurant in this kind of condition is actually over in this area. No wonder why it would have closed. Guys, one thing you got to realize about this area, the Mason, Deerfield, Loveland area, it's not poor. It's definitely a nice middle to upper middle class area. You know, people out here have money, and they really won't put up with a restaurant that looks like that. They're just going to stop going to it. So, yeah, I can kind of see why this one closed. Oh, here's some White Castle, the White Castle Crave Case. There's a little advertisement in the window there. Huh. Only thing I've ever really had from White Castle, I had their sliders once before, and they were disgusting. Their chicken rings were the best thing that they ever had. But this is the main entrance. See if we can get a look in and see what's inside. Oh yeah, that gives you a good view inside. Wow. It's also kind of nice that they have this the seating area outside. Oh wow, look, there's like a downstairs. That's weird. So it's got a basement to it. Wow. All right, well, that's going to do it for the White Castle over here. Now off to our next joint, which is actually going to be a full-on restaurant. Well, here we are, only a few hundred feet from the Slim Chickens and the abandoned White Castle, and we have an abandoned Flip Daddies. For those of you that don't know, this was like a burger restaurant, kind of like I'm trying to think of like a major chain, like an Applebee's, a Chili's, you know. Anyways, this wasn't here very long before it closed down, and I can kind of see a trend in this area that it's a very tough market to be in. People are very picky, and if the food isn't good, then bye-bye to your restaurant. Anyway, so let's go check out this Flip Daddies because it's kind of unique. All right, you can see they were Obviously doing some cleanup inside and removal. We got this big dumpster in front of the place. They've completely covered up the signs. There's a random Bed Bath & Beyond cart over here, which is strange. I don't know what that's doing over here because the nearest Bed Bath & Beyond is about 2 or 3 miles away. But you can see there's no notices on the door about why this place might have closed. Very strange. I only ate here once before. And when I did eat here, it was pretty good. I liked it. And I didn't think the prices were all that bad. You know what, everyone? I need to come back on and apologize. I made a mistake. The Flip Daddies, I believe, was actually the restaurant next door that became Taste of Belgium. It's been a while since I've been over down this road. I don't come down here all that often because if we look inside, this was some kind of like a, I don't know, like a an office or maybe like a medical building. Yeah, there. If we look at this this diagram here, you can see it was a dentist office. So, sorry about that. Mistakes do happen, but we got it corrected, so I guess that's all that matters. Very interesting building here, though. I'll give you one last look inside from this angle. Strange. This must have been like the check-in desk. You know what? I'm wondering if maybe this... No, this was never Flip Daddies. It had to have been... It was that place right back there. That is now Taste of Belgium. Yeah, this place, you can tell, still has power, and those are fairly new AC units, so I don't know. I'm not going to try and go inside, being that it's definitely got power, and someone's obviously doing some renovations, but I thought I would take you over here and we would take a look at it, because I noticed it was abandoned the other day. All right, well, let's go on to our next location, which I do know is an abandoned restaurant, because I've eaten at it before, and it still sits abandoned to my knowledge. This will be our final location for today's episode. This is the Mimi's Cafe. I remember this back from when I was younger. My grandma and I would always come to this place, not this specific one, but the ones in California when she lived there. And then eventually when she moved to Oklahoma City, we went to the ones that were there. This was open when I first moved to the Cincinnati area back around 2016 and then closed shortly after. But this is a really cool restaurant. I can kind of guess as to why this went downhill because it just kind of the food got fussier and fussier throughout the years, and I was just like, eventually I got to the point where I was like, I don't even like the food that they have here. You know, if you're into that kind of food, it was good, just not my kind of style. But let's check it out because it's a cool location. All right, so Mimi's Cafe, and it was always designed to look kind of like something out of Europe, maybe like Italy or something like that. But love the way this place looks, always did. The inside was always really nice too, but if we come over here, you can get a look at the little pond with a fountain in it. That road out there, over there, is Mason Montgomery Road, which is, you know, one of the busier roads over here. It has all your shopping, Walmart, Ashley Furniture Store, Bed Bath & Beyond, Dick's, just a few of the things. Man, look at the lights on this place. Those are awesome. They're huge. I don't know if we can see anything inside. No, not really. And you can't go around the front of the place, which is kind of strange. Well, obviously you can't because of the water. So we'll go around the other side and see what there is. Yeah, they had this outside seating area, but I don't ever remember it being used. At least at all the ones I frequented in California and Oklahoma, I don't remember them using it, but... So yeah, this place has been sitting abandoned for, I don't know, probably 5 years now. You can see the Mimi's Cafe label scar up there. There you go, that gets you a real good, wow, look at that label scar. That is awesome. Let's get a zoom in on that. Oh, wow, that is an impressive label scar. All right, I don't know if we're going to be able to come around this way and see anything. Kind of hidden by these bushes. Oh yeah, maybe we can get a little view of the place from this direction. Yeah, this sign says, please use the front entrance. Huh, interesting. And of course they've got all the blinds closed so you can't see inside, which kind of sucks. There's that pond again. Emergency exit only. Maybe we can see a little bit inside this way. Oh yeah, oh wow. Holy crap, you guys, look at that. That is, whoa, I've never seen a Mimi's Cafe that looks like that inside. Holy crap, I gotta get some pictures of that. So this is the side that faces the main street, and you can see another Mimi's Cafe label scar right there. I'm gonna see if I can try and block that sun a little better. There you go. And I don't know if we can see anything in this door, maybe. Oh, wow. That is so cool inside there, man. I would have loved to eat here. Why didn't I when it was still here? Crap. Here I noticed another door. Maybe we can get another look inside, because the inside of this place is really awesome. Oh, is this like, oh, wow. Holy crap, that's awesome. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. We took a look at a few abandoned restaurants not too far from where I live. We also took a look at this awesome Mimi's Cafe. I was not expecting to see the inside of it and have it look like it did. If you like this kind of content, I do videos just like this each and every Wednesday and Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And as always, subscribe, hit that bell icon, and give the video a thumbs up to defeat the monster that is the YouTube algorithm. I will see you all on another episode of Urbex.